Welcome to another episode of Let's Taste It. My name is Wayne, and today we have Uncle Matt's Organic No Sugar Lemonade. And it's been sweetened with organic stevia. It has 10 calories per serving, zero sugar, and it says that it's keto friendly. Let's take a look at the back real quick. All right, so as with most products these days, you're going to have some sort of little backstory. It says, "Hey, Uncle." Say uncle. Yep, real life uncle here. Uncle Matt has 10 nieces and nephews, two kids of his own. He founded the company to grow a healthy generation. Secretly, he just wants to be one of the cool kids. All right. So that itself is pretty bland. But yeah, so it has 10 calories, zero sugar, and it's made with three ingredients. It's sweetened with stevia. The ingredients are filtered water, organic lemon juice, and organic stevia. And so, if you don't know what stevia is a it's a natural sweetener, as if sugar isn't a natural sweetener. It's made from sugar cane, right? But it's made from the leaves of the stevia plant, and there is a Latin name that I really can't pronounce it, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. It's called Stevia rhabdomania. It says according to WebMD, it says that it's a bushy shrub that is native to northeast Paraguay, Brazil, and Argentina. In Argentina, so it's located in South America, but also because stevia is becoming so popular as a natural sweetener, it's now being grown in other parts of the world, such as Canada, Europe, and Asia. And Supposedly, according to WebMD, it says that people have been taking stevia by mouth for years for conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and heartburn. But there is no scientific evidence to support this. But just because there isn't any scientific evidence doesn't mean that that there aren't those benefits that are associated with that product or with those plants. You may argue, according to your own knowledge, but the Greeks have said, let your food be your medicine. And that was before, really in depth, scientific study and research, was capable. That's before they had the microscope. That was before, they had other forms of medicine, that we recognize today. I think it was like in the 1930s, I believe, is when the U.S. moved away from more holistic approaches to medicine and focused more on scientific approaches to medicine, where things, were no longer, where medicines weren't prescribed, according to your diet, but were prescribed based on, scientific approaches and based on research. Okay. So yeah, so enough about that. If you want to learn about stevia, I suggest you Google it, do your research. WebMD has some information. Another just one last thing about stevia. Um, what I found is that when compared to sugar, stevia is about, according to to where you get your information, whether it's WebMD or Wikipedia, um, it's about, I think I read that it's about, I know on Wikipedia it says that it's about 30 to 150 times sweeter than regular table sugar. Um, I think on WebMD, I think I read like it said like 100 to 500 times sweeter than regular table sugar. So, in other words, it's pretty sweet. It's sweeter than sugar, but also people have complained that that there's like with higher concentrations of the stevia that there is a bitter aftertaste. So let's go ahead and get this cracked open because I'm kind of thirsty and see what it tastes like. Okay, I can definitely taste the tartness of the lemonade. Um, I could taste how there is a distinctive taste apart from sugar. Yeah, it definitely, it has a sweet flavor, but there is this. It's not lingering, but I kind of taste it at the back of my tongue, like entering my throat, where there is, it actually kind of reminds me of like NutraSweet or like Sweet and Low or Equal. That's what it actually reminds me of. It reminds me of Equal, where it's like it's an artificial sweetener, but this is not an artificial sweetener. It's actually it's a natural sweetener because it's produced by a plant. It's not like aspartame. But the aftertaste for me is reminiscent of Equal, and I can't say that I like it. I personally don't like it. But for someone who is interested in having a a diet that's based on natural products, this here might be your go-to. Uncle Matt's no sugar added lemonade, sweetened with organic stevia. It's like it beats aspartame. I can't deny that. Also, I think maybe if I was raised with stevia, as part of my diet, then it would be nothing. Yeah, I wouldn't probably even notice an aftertaste. So I think people who are used to using stevia as part of their diet on like a regular basis to sweeten their food, whether it's in their baking, their tea, or their coffee. I'm pretty sure that over time, if there was a part of their diet from the time that they were a child, that it will that they'll probably like grow out of it. It'll become natural to them. Like it's nothing to them. But yeah, but for me, I definitely taste the aftertaste, and like I said, it reminds me of like a artificial sweetener. But as far as the lemonade itself, the lemonade is not bad. I like the lemon. It's not too bitter, not too sour. I can't see this, me personally. Now, this is I'm speaking for myself personally. I can't see this becoming like something I would drink on a regular basis as part of my diet, unless I, totally rearranged and did an overhaul on what it is that I eat and drink, and that's not gonna happen. I still prefer the taste of sugar, like sugar in the raw, or yeah, regular white sugar. To me, sugar is natural as well, but it's been processed and everything. But it's not bad. This isn't bad. It's not bad. It's stevia. It's not something that I would consume on a regular basis personally. All right. So try it for yourself, especially if you are one who is very health conscious and you're into organic, and vegan products. This here might be up your alley. And as far as the taste itself, like I said, it's not bad. It's just for me, the taste of stevia, it just reminds me of an artificial sweetener. That's it.